A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Baylor Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, Reese. The Bearcats head coach. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Oh, it's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
That's kind of to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the 1st down, and we want to get it now.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Valentine. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Thomas. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the ground. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency.
Runs through, got some room, entered to the goal line, and he'll take it in and house interception. Touchdown, Bearcats.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And he makes the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Throwing, Williams. Takes a hit as he fires. Just gets rid of that one.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bearcats.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
Williams will pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big...
Makes the catch, and he's free. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bears are marching down the field. Handoff from the gun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Working the middle. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. And the Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive.
Here we go, ready. Flag 14, flag 14. Ready, go.
Give to the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Just got rid of that one.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Looking for a crease to the left. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Valentine. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense.
But, and he's got room. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Moody. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Finds a crease. It's Valentine. There he goes. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Burrowing for yardage. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Quickly complete. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Lagway on the play action. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Again, it's Lagway. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Got his man on the right. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a gap. It's Valentine. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Looking for a deep man. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Turning it on at the 20. Touchdown, Bears. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to the ground game on the left. At the 35, he's open. Speeding down the left side. At the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Bearcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
Number 66. Set to kick it off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. It's Turner. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lagway fires on the move. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Couldn't set his feet.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
DJ Lagway to throw again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Cuts it upfield. It's Valentine. Nice move there. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Drops back on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Gamecocks, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Down he goes.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Crosses to 40. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. Smashes through the tackle. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Play fake Lagway. Just barely got rid of it.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
Lagway wants to throw. Right on target this time. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Gets it to the back. Touchdown Bear! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And man, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Lagway. Going deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Thomas. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bearcats. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
35, Baylor, 25.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. Got an alley. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Fighting off the defender. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Lagway to pass. Hauls it in. Still on his feet. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Turner. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throwing, Lagway. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Had to force that one.
Yeah, and a lot of offenses, when they get their free safety matched up man-to-man, they're going to take shots because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that results in an incompletion.
To the air, it's Lagway. Out wide left, it's Miller. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed given fourth down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Bears! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Second down, gonna throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Fires it incomplete. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. The run inside. It's Valentine. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And the Bearcats will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball.
There he goes! Inside the 30. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its second. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Now Cincinnati spins its final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Flagway. Right side, it's Turner. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown Bears! And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
And they did tack on the extra point. They'll pounce on the loose ball in the end zone, stop the drive, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Valentine. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
He'll try the left side. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to hollow here on 4th down. On 4th. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop.
And I don't know what happened at halftime, but man, did this defense play night and day different. They got it together, and really, they gave so much momentum to their offense by continuing to get stops, playing totally different with energy, with passion. Palmer, it's a clinic from 1st half to 2nd half to what this defense just did.
Yeah, kudos to the coaching staff, too, for the adjustments they were able to make at halftime and showing a couple of different looks here in the 2nd half. But at the end of the day, it's about the Jimmies and the Joes on the field. Those guys were winning their one-on-one matchups defensively, shutting this offense out. And you're right, David, night and day, and that's why they're winning this game.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated.